Today, we are going to talk about the electrocardiogram, from electrode placement all the way through waveform analysis. The ECG records your patient's hidden electrical impulses, and every waveform you see corresponds exactly to a physical phase of the cardiac cycle. First, before placing the electrodes, prep the skin with a gauze rub to remove dead skin. Then wash with soap and water, and clip hair if needed. Avoid alcohol. It increases skin resistance, causing poor adhesion and unreadable artifact. Leads are imaginary lines viewing the heart like a camera. A standard 12 lead uses 10 electrodes, 4 limb leads for eye, ECG, the 3 AVR, AVL, AVF, and 6 chest leads, V1 through V6. Placement must be precise, and right-sided leads are added for right ventricular evaluation. Match the monitoring type to the setting: 12 lead for bedside recording, hardwire or telemetry in the ICU, Holter or patch monitors for continuous home recording, loop recorders for patient-triggered capture, EPS for intracardiac studies, and temporary pacing wires during surgery. On the ECG grid, the horizontal axis is time and rate. The vertical axis is voltage. An upward deflection is positive, downward is negative, and you always read every waveform together. Every heartbeat plays out as this full waveform, electrical activity, driving mechanical action beat after beat. Next, we'll break down each component individually. The P wave represents atrial depolarization, under 0.11 seconds, no taller than 2.5 millimeters. The PR interval adds AV conduction delay, running 0.12 to 0.20 seconds total. The QRS complex represents your patient's ventricular depolarization, and normal duration stays under 0.12 seconds. The ST segment reflects early ventricular repolarization and should sit flat at baseline. The T wave that follows is full ventricular repolarization, deflecting in the same direction as the QRS complex. The QT interval covers ventricular depolarization and repolarization together, normally 0.32 to 0.40 seconds, at a resting rate of 65 to 95. A prolonged QT puts your patient at risk for torsades de pointes. The U wave is a rare finding representing Purkinje fiber repolarization. Watch for it with hypokalemia, hypertension, or certain heart diseases. The PP interval tracks atrial rate and rhythm, and the RR interval tracks ventricular rate and rhythm. Both read across the strip. The TP interval is the true isoelectric baseline, from the end of the T wave to the start of the next P wave. This timeline ties it together: atrial squeezing, then ventricular squeezing, then ventricular resting and filling. The electrical signal driving the mechanical pump in sequence. In summary, accurate preparation prevents artifact, precise placement guarantees correct viewing angles, and methodical waveform analysis reveals your patient's true conduction health. This final overview ties every piece together: proper prep, correct lead placement, and the timing milestones of each waveform, all pointing you toward an accurate diagnosis.